The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Duey Hurd, and alongside me for this wild ride tonight is Jack Hasbrook. As we are getting ready for middle school action here tonight, Jack, we're a little early, but I'm sure people will start tuning us in and getting things going here. So let's get right into it. As we see the captains out there, we'll have more of a box and lock it pregame show for the varsity guys in a little bit, but everybody's ready to get things going here, middle school action. As we're going to treat this like a regular duel here is what I was told.
Yeah.
So
apparently that's pretty common in the other sides of the state.
Well, leading things off here for the Beavers is going to be Alex Hellier. And unfortunately for St. Mary's, they don't have anybody at that weight class for Alex. So it's going to be a forfeit. And the Beavers will be up 6-0. As Alex reports to the scores table here. He'll go out and get his hand raised. And just like that, we're off and going. And now we'll switch over to the next bout.
Yes, we will.
Going to be C.J. Cunningham, sorry.
Our first bout this evening at 87 pounds for Corry, Cole Proper, for St. Mary's, C.J. Cunningham.
That's Proper.
Yes, it is.
Cole
And we're underway here in the actual first wrestled match of the night. C.J. Cunningham going up against Cole Proper.
Already a bit of an equipment.
Bit of equipment issue there. Both guys get into a collar tie here. Cunningham looking for that leg, unable to find it. As Proper will settle in with that collar tie, staying square to him. Tried a little shrug by, couldn't get it to go. Right back to work. Cunningham in on a leg now. Proper with a whizzer. And he'll belly down. Well, he'll give up the three-point takedown and belly down here as Cunningham will wrestle from in front. Proper trying to get up off the bottom here. Cunningham trying to get that arm bundled together, reaches through for the far side cradle. Has it locked up and puts him to his back. And he's going to get a set of near fall points. Referee holding 4, so we'll put it up on the board. It's 7-0. As he goes back to bundling those arms together, and he'll get the near side cradle locked up this time. And flops him back to his back again.
Long time to fight off your back.
Down to 3 seconds to go in this first period. And he gets out of the first period, but he's trailing 11-0. After the first period gets over here, Jack.
Yep.
That is a hole to get out of.
Yeah. Approaching tech foul territory.
St. Mary's is the green team. The Beavers going to be the red team here tonight. As we get going in the second period here, we're starting in the neutral position. We have an official Jim's Automotive timeout. Proper catches him on a front headlock, trying to get him flipped over out of that, and CJ gets right back up to his stance.
Yeah, Cunningham with a bit of a height advantage here.
He shoots in on a double leg here, and Proper trying to prevent it, but gives up another three-point takedown.
And he's just 1 point away from the tech.
Proper's run into a buzzsaw here tonight.
Yeah.
45 seconds to go here in the second as CJ reaches through and tried to get that ball and chain to go and couldn't get it latched in. And now Proper's going to spin out and get the escape. Makes it 14-1.
Proper got to be careful as another takedown will end it.
25 seconds to go here in the second as Proper will work back into the middle here. The Munns merch middle of the ring. And Cunningham in on a single leg. Proper kind of sprawling to stay out of it. And he'll use a leg ride and get him flipped over to his back, but no change in control as Proper didn't get enough in behind there. Now Cunningham looking to get the takedown and Proper in on a leg. And the second period comes to a close with no change in position. We'll head to the third. I don't know who had choice, but I think Proper's going down on the bottom here.
I think Cunningham picked top.
Cole trying to stretch out, not allowing that cradle to get put in there. Cunningham in good position in behind, has that arm bundled together underneath. Proper's going to latch onto a leg and trying not to go over. There's a 2 count, and that's all he's going to need for the tech fall. As Proper's going to drop this one, 16-1.
The winner at 87 pounds by technical fall, CJ Cunningham.
So, on to the third match. Again, this is treated like an actual duel, so we will be moving up in the weights.
Now wrestling at 94 pounds, from Corry, Samuel Johnson, and from St. Mary's, Mason Myers.
Mason Miles. And Mason quickly out in front here.
Yeah, already with the takedown. Looking to get him over to his back.
Going to get 2 near falls as well there. Makes it 5-0. Gets him rolled over here. Official holding 4 near fall points.
Yep.
We'll put it up onto the board. And it's quickly 9-0 here for Mason. As he'll bundle the arms together here and get out front to try and get him rolled over. And Johnson's in a stuck position here, and he'll get the pin, Bracken Funeral Home pin here in the first period.
Winner by fall at 94 pounds, St. Mary's, Mason Myers.
So the Dutchman coming out swinging.
We'll move up to the next weight class. And we got Fenton Forspring coming out. And it's going to be a forfeit. As the Beavers will regain the lead. And this will be Trenton Gates coming up next. And it'll be another forfeit. And that will give the Beavers their biggest lead of the night here, 18-11. As we move up to the next weight class, it's going to be Braden Steinbach. That's Steinbach for the Flying Dutchman.
From St. Mary's, Braden Steinbach.
Tegan Willis. As we get going in the first period here.
Steinbach tried to take a shot.
Willis able to stay out front and square to him. Has that arm captured. Goes with an ankle pick, can't get it to come. So he'll work from his feet now. Just under a minute to go here in this first period. Steinbach with that underhook. He'll finally give that up. Dive in on a leg now. Forspring with wrist control. And a half out front, trying to get them to roll over to get the takedown, but Steinbach stays with it, and we'll get the corner as Fenton trying to come up from that down position with that leg control. Got to find a way to get around the corner himself. Gets his hips elevated, and Steinbach pops his head out and will score the 3-point takedown. Working on top now, Steinbach. Fenton for heist, hip heist over. Coming up on short time here, 6 seconds to go. Has a near side cradle locked up, but Steinbach in on a leg to maintain position. And the period comes to a close with Steinbach on top. Steinbach defers to the third. Four Springs will take bottom to start period 2.
Isn't that Tegan?
I'm sorry, Tegan Willis. I keep saying Four Springs. There's so many of them. I have it right on the scoreboard. Willis trying to come up off the bottom here. Steinbach has a leg, maintaining control. As Willis trying to get up off of that bottom position, just reaching back with that ankle pick. And we have a stalemate called by the official, so we'll restart with Willis down on the bottom. Braden tried to roll him in, but Willis grabs a leg as he rolls all the way through. Tegan's got to elevate those hips and keep coming over. He has a leg, trying to get the relevant church reversal. Still with that leg. And finally, Steinbach gives it up. And the official stops it. Don't know why.
Potentially dangerous somewhere, maybe.
Well, Willis does a good job of maintaining control here. Down to 30 seconds to go here in the second. As he looks to get the armbar in. Switches back to a half here. On that spiral ride, trying to get him flattened out here. Braden's starting to turn into him just a little bit. Willis has got to stay in behind. Looking for the cradle, can't get it to go. Gets a leg worked in now. As he tries to get a half worked in and does. Braden does a good job of peeling everything off as we'll head to the third period here. And a 3-2 match here for Steinbach. Steinbach's going to take neutral. Start period 3 here. Taking circling, trying to get it on a single leg. Come up short. As Steinbach catches him in a front headlock. Willis back up to his feet. Braden puts him down with a head and arm here. He'll get the 3-point takedown. And he's going to score some near fall points here as he has those arms bundled together.
Yeah, it's a tough position to fight out of.
50 seconds to go here in the third. And Willis fighting off of his back here. He's going to give up 4 near fall points. Makes it 10-2. And he's got real short time to work with, down to 35 seconds here. As Willis does a good job of rolling through and hip heisting there. Not able to get the relevant church reversal. As he'll dig the leg out from underneath his body there, trying to come out the back door here. 15 seconds to go. He'll get the relevant church reversal. Makes it 10-4. So major decision off the board just to a regular decision. 4 seconds to go. And it looks like it's going to give him up the escape at the end there. Loses 11-4. And that's just a regular decision, so 3 points for the Flying Dutchman. Makes it 18-14. And we move up to the next weight class here, Jack.
Yes, we do.
It's going to be Eli Bale going up against Eli Mayer. So a couple of Eli's going at it.
Meyer took a shot but missed. Into a collar tie.
Things are going smoothly here, Jack.
Yes, they are. Another shot by Meyer.
And on a single leg. Bale up to his feet with a whizzer, trying to keep that from into a takedown. Working close to the out of bounds, under a minute to go here in the first period. Eli finally pulls him out of bounds and maintains the neutral position.
Good fight there by Bale.
Works the underhook in. Try to work that into a duck under, unable to get it. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Still no score in this match. Meyer with an arm drag gets him down onto the mat, but pulls him out of bounds, and we stay neutral with 28 seconds to go. Quickly back at it here. Bale using those underhooks. Meyer trying to shoot through on a crossbody shot, has a leg. Bale counters with a leg of his own. But Myers is going to get the three-point takedown.
And there's a quick escape. Meyer backing on a leg.
And the period is going to come to a close with Meyer out in front 3-1. Bale has choice. He'll defer to the third. And Meyer will take bottom to start period 2. Bale covers. A quick spin there by Myers. Doesn't get him anywhere, but flattened out onto the mat. Bale with a tight gut here, looking to plow some snow. Unable to get that wrist as Meyer kept it out in front of himself. Bale working hard on top here. Meyer back up to his base position. And Bale really cranking on that tight gut. And he's going to get reversed here as Meyer gets the relevant church reversal and builds that lead back up to 5-1. Bale able to get that tight gut peeled off, but gives up a half. Meyer looking to flip him over here. Bale rolls all the way through. Only one swipe there on the near fall counts. But he has the arms bundled together there, and he's counting near falls. Official holding 4. 30 seconds to go here in the second. Bale working hard to stay off of his back. Finally gets those hips turned. And the 4 points will be awarded with Meyer on top here, looking for more. 13 seconds to go here in the second. Got him turned close to the out of bounds there. Official holding 3 near fall points, and we'll award him. So it all of a sudden becomes a 12-1 advantage. Bale has choice going into the third. And he's going to take neutral. Got to find a way to get the takedown. And Myers right off the whistle gets a 3-point takedown on a nice ankle pick. Makes it 15-1. Just one more set of near fall points will be another tech fall here.
Yeah.
And official counting. He's going to hold 4 if Bale can't get out of this pinning combination. Well, that's a long time to fight off your back, and Bale's going to drop it in the third here, losing via the Bracken Funeral Home pin. And that'll put the Flying Dutchman back out in front, Jack, 20-18.
Yep.
And this is going to be Robert Cummings And it's going to be another forfeit for the Flying Dutchmen. So it's a seesaw battle here. Beavers getting the points via the forfeit as they go back in front here, 24-20. And we have Wesley Daly going up against Jaden Lang.
And Lang with a quick takedown.
Lang with the legs worked in, gets the half as well. He'll stack them up here, and this is going to be quick.
Yep.
And there it is, another Bracken Funeral Home pin for the Flying Dutchman.
And your winner by fall at 138 pounds from St. Mary's, Jaden Lang.
Lang puts them back out in front, 26-24. And we have Chase Kuzma coming out here for the Beavers. And his opponent is going to be Nick.
Now wrestling at 145 pounds from Corry, Chase Kuzma. From St. Mary's, Nick McDermott.
I don't know if I have the name spelled right, but Nick McDermott. As we're back into action here.
Just some early collar ties. About a minute to go in the period now.
Kuzma looking for something, but Nick's going to get the single leg into a takedown. And Nick will wrestle from in front here. And we're kind of seeing a repeat of that here, Jack, as St. Mary's is really taking it to the Beavers here tonight. Getting the early takedowns and wrestling from in front a lot.
Yeah, they have definitely been the aggressor. And in most match, I've noticed that they have had the size advantage as well.
So Nick working with the ball and chain. Trying to get Kuzma rolled over, and Kuzma doing a good job of not getting to his back. And he rolls right through that last move there. 15 seconds to go here in the first, and it's just 3-0 in favor of the Flying Dutchman. As he works with that 2-on-1 here. Kuzma trying to peel it off and does, and he gets out of that first period with just that 3-point deficit. Nick defers to the third, and Chase takes bottom here to start period 2. Nick pushes him forward, picking up on an ankle to flatten him out, but Kuzma comes right back, gets to his base position. Nick uses a half to roll him over, and will capture him with a head and arm. And work him back over to his back here. Official holding 4 and gets the Bracken Funeral Home pin here early in the second.
And your winner at 145 pounds, by fall from St. Mary's, Nick McDermott.
Maddie Colors comes out here for the Beavers. Her opponent is going to be Leo Schreiber.
From Corry, Maddie Collars, and from St. Mary's, Leo Schreiber.
And this could be quick, Dewey.
Got her right to her back off of that initial takedown.
Just puts her right back down.
Nice wide base.
Looking to get her flipped over. more near falls being awarded. And that's your tech. 16-1.
And your winner by technical fall. From St. Mary's, Leo Shriver.
And it looks like, oh, nope, here comes a Beaver.
Yeah, it's Noah Stover for the Beavers, and it'll be Poston Wolfel. And again, right off the whistle, a nice ankle pick. Gives him a 3-point takedown. He lets him right up. I'm going to try and get the names in here, Jack, but I don't know if I'm going to have time or not.
I think you'll be all right. Another takedown, and he'll, I think, let him up again. Yep. 6-2. Tries to take a shot, just gets put on for another takedown. 9-3, or 9-2, sorry. And flips him over to his back. Near falls being awarded. Long time to fight off your back. And there's your pin. Did you get the names in?
I got the names in.
Aha.
That's about as far as I got.
Moving right along, Dewey.
Yes, Caesar Medina. Medina.
And from St. Mary's, Caesar Medina.
Medina, my apologies. His opponent for the Beavers is Miles Clark. And I got the names in there just fine that time, Jack. Beavers in a little bit of a hole here. Need to score some points, some big points here.
Yeah, not been going their way so far.
I don't think they've got enough to win the duel here today, as St. Mary's has got 43 points on the board, and we have 2 matches to go. And Clark is going to wrestle from in front as he gets a 3-point takedown here. Beavers could end up with 36 if they're able to get the 2 more Bracken Funeral Home pins here.
And he'll get him flipped over to his back. That's good and tight.
Clark needs to settle in here and get a better grip on him. Had those arms bundled together. How about, oh,
there they are.
He gets the Bracken Funeral Home pin nonetheless.
So there we go. Clark gets the Beavers' first on-mat victory.
And your winner at 190 pounds by fall, Corry Clark. There's no match at 210 pounds.
So a double forfeit at 210. We'll move on to Rory Schaefer taking on Dean Hartman. And this will be the last scored match here tonight. We will have 4 exhibition matches.
From Corry Schaefer and from St. Mary's, Duey Hurd.
Nothing doing so far.
Rory working with the underhook in. Hartman driving forward, trying to get a single leg. Roy pushing down on the head, trying to get that corner to get around and get in behind. Hartman back up to his feet. No change in position here, as Schaefer will back up into the center of the ring and wait for Hartman to get ready. They'll tie up again here, close to the outer edge. 35 seconds to go here. Rory uses the underhook, trips him to the mat, puts him right to his back. Has it teed off on him. Trying to scoop the head and arm. Keep him on his back there.
Got that head.
Got the head and arm there. Goes to a reverse cradle.
Long time to fight off your back.
She'll get 4 near fall points and take a 7-0 lead into the second period. And Rory has choice. She's going to defer to the third. And Hartman's going to take top. Rory down on the bottom of the starting block. And we're going to have a caution on Hartman. A little past center there. And so your knee's got to be right in the middle of the back of your opponent. And we get going here in period 2. Rory looking to get up off the bottom. Hartman trying to keep her down onto the mat. Rory in her seated position. Hartman flattens her out onto the mat. Rory trying to get up back up to her base position. Hartman keeping her down onto the mat. Hartman continuing to work on top here, but not getting much accomplished. Has a half worked in now with wrist control, but not really able to get her rolled over. 34 seconds to go here. The half comes off, and Rory's going to get a relevant church reversal and put him right to his back.
Again.
And she gets the Bracken Funeral Home pin.
So good end to the scored matches there for the Beavers, winning the last 2.
Yeah, getting back, making it respectable. As we'll head on to some exhibition matches here now. This is Chris Hodder.
Christopher Hatley coming out for the Beavers.
First out is Greg Steinbach from St. Mary's and Christopher Hatley from Corry.
Hatley sprawls to block a shot, but got in behind and gave up the takedown. So now Hatley at wrestling from behind, 3-0. Hatley briefly up to his base, but
Steinbach doing a good job of keeping him down on the mat. Has that reverse half worked in. We'll get him rolled over, that leg worked in.
15 seconds. Long time to fight off your back.
And it's
there's
a Bracken
pin.
Funeral Home pin here for Steinbach, as he'll go 2-0 on the day. Another exhibition match here. Coming out for the Beavers, it should be Phoebe Forspring.
Yep, here she comes.
And her opponent is going to be Eli Meyer.
Now wrestling exhibition from St. Mary's, Eli Meyer for Corry.
Meyer in on the leg quickly. Phoebe blocks.
Gets out front on a front headlock. Trying to sink that in. Trying to get that arm freed up. As Myers will come back with a single leg, and they wrestle out of bounds. And we're still neutral here. Forspring's got probably one of the lowest stances I've ever seen, Jack. Nice little shrug by there by Myers. Gets her down onto the mat. He'll take a 3-0 lead. If she's 2 foot tall in her stance, that's tall. She gets right down there.
Yeah, she does.
Gets a nice low level. But Myers able to get the better of her here off of that restart and has a 3-0 lead here. Jack, this is my first time being in the gym here at St. Mary's.
Yeah.
It's kind of got a tight feel to it, but cozy.
Yeah. We're right behind the score table, which is nice because we can hear the kids' names as they check in. And even if we miss it, they announce it here, so that's also nice.
Well, Forspring in the down position here to start period 2. Meyer covers on top as he'll go to work on top with that tight gut. Looking to grind some coffee here. Forspring does a good job of keeping that wrist away from him. As, again, he tries to get it pulled in. Briefly into a seated position there was Phoebe. 35 seconds to go here in the second as Meyer continues to work on that left arm. Goes to the far side arm this time, can't get it as Phoebe stays away from him and gets the 1 point for the escape.
15 seconds to go in the second. Close to the out of bounds again. And they go out.
No change in position, so we'll start neutral with 2 seconds to go here in the second. Right off the whistle, Myers in on a single leg, but can't pull it in a time. And we'll head to the third period, and Meyer has choice. Not too many matches have gone the distance here tonight, Jack.
No.
Meyer takes bottom, and Forspring covers on top. As she'll look to flatten him out with that tight gut, and she'll go to work on that snowplow on the right side this time. Meyer up to his base, trying to get to that stand-up. Just unable to get that arm pulled in. Forsprings works with an arm bar now. Wrist control on the far side. Goes with the underhook. Now gets back on that wrist, trying to get him flattened out. Nearly had him stacked up there, but stays with it. Working with that arm bar on the near side. And she kind of feel it coming out a little bit. Goes into a Merkle here. And we'll settle back in on top and go to work. 35 seconds to go here.
Just under 25 seconds.
Yeah, Meyer gets back up to his base. Forspring gets that arm bar worked in again with wrist control on the far side. Trying to dance around the head to get a near fall points and just can't get it to go. 12 seconds to go here. Meyer's fighting valiantly not to give up any near fall points with a 3-1 advantage. As she'll tuck the head under from the front side there. Nearly almost got it. But she's going to drop the decision here, 3-1.
And Dewey, you know whose gym this reminds me of?
No.
Union City's.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, Union City's much open. It's opener and.
I don't know. I can see the stands over there are tall like Union City's, and they've got that little deck here, and then you've got the smaller ones here.
It's reminiscent of it, yes. Yeah. But I think Union City is much larger and more open than what this is. This Clarion almost reminds me of Clarion.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, Clarion too.
Another exhibition match here as we have Jaden Lang for the Flying Dutchman. And his opponent is Ben Van Gilder. And Lang already out in front with a 3-0 lead here as he has a 3-point takedown.
Gets him flipped over real quick. I think he got a swipe, but that's it. And we have a stoppage.
Potentially dangerous.
Got another swipe before the stoppage, but again, nothing doing.
Lang back to work on top here. Trying to get him flipped over. Van Gelder doing a good job of not giving anything up, but got that arm stuck underneath him here, and
Gets him flipped over.
Lang going to use it to get him over, and he's going to get the Bracken Funeral Home pin here.
And Dewey, if I'm correct, that'll take us to our last.
Take us to our final match of the night for
Yeah.
junior high. And for the Beavers, it's going to be Son J. Jones. And his opponent is going to be Dean Hartman.
Exhibition bout. This is Sanjay Jones. And for St. Mary's, Duey Hurd.
Right into a head and arm. And Hartman able to roll through it and not give up the takedown, and gets the takedown of his own.
Almost reversed.
Hartman with a half worked in. And Jones doing a good job of turning those hips to get Hartman off of his back. He captures the elbow, flips down, he'll spin into him. But good job by Hartman to roll through and stay in position.
Yeah, that's a few times now. Hartman's rolled through what could have ended up being reversals.
10 seconds to go here in the first. Hartman out in front 3-0. Jones tried to get up to his base, and we're going to have locking hands against Hartman as this period is going to come to a close with Hartman out in front 3-1. Hartman has choice. He's going to defer to the third. Jones is going to take neutral. Jones with wrist control, trying to set up a shot here. He'll dive in on a double leg. And Jones is going to get the takedown, puts him right to his back. And Sanjay Jones ends the night with a Bracken Funeral Home pin here in the second. A nice job there by Jones to get the victory.
Yep.
Some good victories here tonight by the Beavers, but overall it was mostly the Flying Dutchmen taking care of business here.
Yeah. Yeah, kudos to them. They played, they came out aggressive.
Yeah, they win the dual meet with the Beavers 43 to 36, and they won 3 out of the 4 exhibition matches. And that will wrap up the junior high action here tonight, Jack, as they are really keeping things in a tight ship here.
Yeah.
As we will get ready for the varsity duel, as we'll be back in just a little bit here and get things going with the Box It and Lock It pregame show in just a little bit. So enjoy a little commercial break here and get some words in from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back right after this.
The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how that lasted. You play me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype will disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game when I've been treating this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I appear in it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, score it down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, and know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect, don't reject that great nuts, better hang up the white flag, you fight back to your nameless, so tell me what the time say, game time, why they, didn't think it ever outscore me, is it true, here comes the shot, and that's it! For the entree, fast break, one man, the beat got it all day.
Still with that wrist control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to test my grind,
Going,
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. Just looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on, third.
Check out the roof now. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose, so I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitate it, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, and I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw it when you're down. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas, cover the side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Well, good afternoon, ladies, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Duey Hurd here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Alongside me is Jack Hasbrook as we get things set to go here in the Box and Lock It pregame show. Jack, as I'm just going to leave the scoreboard up there. I've turned it off previous times, and it causes me trouble. So I'm going to leave it up there. It's 0-0 as we get ready to get going here in the varsity action and get into our Box and Lock It pregame show. As I believe we're going to start out at weight class 107.
That is what the scoreboard is indicating at the moment anyway.
And that is the lifted health weight class. And for the Beavers, I believe that should be Landon Van Tassel coming out. excuse me. And his opponent, if I had to guess, for the Flying Dutchman is going to be Max Giovanetti. So I will try to get those up there. If I spelled it right, Giovanetti. Looks like Giovanetti. I think I spelled it right. Jack?
Yes, sir.
Box and Lock It pregame show. What do we talk about?
Well, we have 3 steps to success, and, of course, we have a spotlight player.
What do you want to do first?
We usually do the 3 steps. Might as well.
All right. We'll get
Do
that
those.
up on the screen. Our first step, let's keep it rolling. We're riding on a high note right now. Beavers won the Beaver Brawl this past weekend. They're undefeated in region play. And they've rattled through the non-region as well, so we'll see what happens here tonight. But the Beavers have been knocking out opponents left and right, and I say let's just keep it rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of momentum for the Beavers right now, and you hope that they can keep that momentum going tonight against what will be a tough opponent and in their house. So, and after a long bus ride, mind you. So, yeah, we'll keep all that momentum build up from last week.
Second step
Going
is
forward.
stay mentally tough. It all starts between the ear holes tonight, or in between the ears. Be mentally tough here, coming out onto the mat and putting forth an A effort here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you don't want to catch yourself zoning off or get caught off guard or anything like that. Very important. Again, with all those conditions we just mentioned prior, to keep your mental composure with you.
Our last step to success here tonight: wash, rinse, and repeat. let's just keep the Beaver train rolling here. Wrestle like a Beaver, have the Beaver attitude. Just wash, rinse, and repeat. Just continue to do it over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we see it all the time when the Beavers are their most successful. It's when they come out as the aggressor. They get early takedowns. They get early near fall points, and all that good stuff. So that's what we want to see from them tonight. For them to come out wrestling like Beavers, being the aggressors, getting out in front early, and if they do that, should be a good night here.
Yeah, so those are, again, brought to us by Snap Fitness of Corry, 3 steps to success, and that'll lead us into our Spotlight Wrestler of the Night. Won't take long to see him. We're starting out at 107, but I'm going with 121 a weight class. That's Roman Kafferlin, as he's been on a little bit of a high note as well lately, as he's back into the lineup after a small struggle to get into that lineup, but he's there, and he's been doing quite well at that 121 weight class.
Yeah, you talk about having momentum, the Beavers specifically having momentum, and Roman's one of the first wrestlers that comes to mind, especially considering he has had some of the most memorable moments during this hot streak for the Beavers, including several takedowns where he's just picked his opponent up, walked him right into the middle of the ring, and just put him down onto the mat. So we'll need another big match here from Roman tonight if we want to get out of here with the win.
Well, it's going to be a tough one here tonight here in St. Mary's, as I don't know if we mentioned that that's where we're at or not, but yeah, we're here in Elk County at St. Mary's. First time I've been in the gym here tonight, as Beavers taking on the Flying Dutchmen, and a nice gym, nice facility. The entrance into the building is a little rough getting to, but you have to go up a set of stairs. If you take the hill, you're taking your life into your own hands.
Yep, yes you are. Very steep hill.
Somehow or another, I made it up the hill, a snow-covered hill with the wagon and tote to get here, but going down, not so much. Gravity got the better of me on that one, but when we go to clean up tonight, we're definitely going to pull the truck up to the door and load everything up there instead of trying to fight that hill.
Yeah, absolutely. If only there was a ramp.
Yeah, if only.
And still waiting for the Dutchman. The hype music's been playing, and the banner is, as far as we can tell, been set. Just waiting for some wrestlers to run through it.
They've been pretty steady to get things rolling here. We got going right before 5 o'clock for the junior high match, and we're just before 6 o'clock, and they're shooting for 6 o'clock here tonight to get the varsity duel going. We do have that 2-hour plus ride back to Corry here tonight, but they're looking to get us in, get us out, and get us home as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
So we're still waiting for them to get everybody out here. Beavers are all warmed up and ready to go, and we will turn it over to the PA announcer as soon as they are ready. Look like they're ready to give us the J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups, along with the
Gladiator Law National
Gladiator
Anthem.
Law National Anthem.
Further equipment acquisition began, and ground was broken for a permanent yard and shop complex. To this day, the family is at the core of everything vinyl transportation.
So we missed out on senior night. They're not doing it tonight. There was some speculation that there might be tonight, but they are doing it a later night this week, I believe. So they spared us having to go through senior night.
Yes. Appreciate that, given our trek home.
Well, Jack, I'm looking around the gym here, and they got an extensive list of awards and accolades on the walls here.
Yeah, they do.
And if you look over to our right here, up on the wall there, you'll see the list goes on and on and on and on. Out of District 9, there are different championships and champions, individual champions, and this is a good wrestling school with a lot of accolades on the wall to show for it. So Beaver's going to have their hands full here tonight of Flying Dutchmen, as you see them finally break through that banner and take the mat here tonight. And looks like they have about, I'm guessing, 16 guys out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I got 15. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yep.
15. Well,
Yeah.
16 was a pretty good guess.
Yeah, it was.
I'd lose on the prices right because I was one over.
Although, honestly, Dewey, when I looked at the website that we usually go to get rosters, I swear I counted 16 for them.
Yeah, I looked it up too, and it looks like they have a hole at 285. They're going to have to stretch their guys a little bit to bump up towards the end there, but they looks like they have a full roster.
Yeah.
With a couple of guys here and there. So overall, Jack, it looks like they got a young team, as they got 4 seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen, a couple of sophomores, 3 sophomores, and the rest are juniors. So a young team here, but they've got some guys that are in the double digits in the win columns. They got a guy 23-0, Max Giovanetti, which is at 107, right out of the gate.
There we go.
We get a stud. And then you drop down. They have Jackson Cedars at 121. He's 14-9. Jace Walter is at 21-4, and he's at the 133 mark. Then you drop all the way down to 145. You got Grayson Meyer, and if he's any relation to the Myers we've seen in the junior high ranks, a cousin or brother or whatever, he's at 22-0. And then we drop down to 215. You have a senior, Jaden Overly, and he's 18-8. And I'm not seeing the guy that I saw that we ran up against at the 172 mark over at the Southmoreland tournament. So interesting on that don't see him on the roster.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, there's a way that I can look that up anyways. Yeah, they finished up here at the Hickory Invitation. They were at 4th.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing it here, Jack. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, maybe I'll back it out and I will look it up another way here. I know I saw them somewhere. I don't remember where it was at. Here it is. Corry ended up third at Southmoreland. And I don't see St. Mary's in there. Maybe it was the
Mount Aloysius.
Yeah. Panther Holiday Classic, there it is. Corry ended up 13th there at St. Aloysius. And I'm not seeing St. Mary's there anywhere.
Well, the Dutchmen are continuing to warm up. You're not thinking of St. Francis, are you? Because St. Francis was
St.
at
Francis
Faulkner.
is they're loaded.
Yeah, they were at the Faulkner tournament.
Right. I want to say it was a well, we'll try this one. I don't know where I'm seeing it. Maybe it was a different year I'm seeing it, but anyways, Beavers going to have their hands. It's going to be a tough match here tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see how it goes and take care of business as things roll along here. As what did they give you here anyways? They gave you a starting lineup?
Yep, sure did.
They gave us ours. This is Corry's lineup. Oh, I see it. They're in the dark, almost unreadable. So that's of no use to us whatsoever. I can't read it. See, they're in the dark.
Oh, I can read that.
Says no entry.
Yeah.
At 285, right?
Yep. Yes, it does.
So
we got Jaden Overly at 215.
yeah. Good luck with that, Jack. Keep working with it.
Owen Thompson at 189. Dom Catalone at 172. Jackson Wheeler. I'll go with Wheeler. Wheeler or Weller at 160. 152. Connor Mayer. Grayson Mayer at 145. 139. Jack Nell or Neal. I think Nell. 133 is either Jace Walter or Zach Hook we'll go with. 127, Peyton Wendell. 121, Jackson Cedars. 114, there's three possibilities. JJ Hensloven, Glenn Gabler, and Colton Wheeler or Weller. And 107 is Max Giovanetti. So I could read it.
Well, I'll have to refer to you then.
And we're getting ready to start here.
No, this is a JV match.
Oh.
We got Braxton Hayes coming out for the Beavers. And Braxton's opponent, still waiting for him to check in at the scores table here. Braxton is right around the 133 mark. So I'm guessing this is Zach Hook.
Our JV bout tonight at 133 pounds. For St. Mary's,
Zach Houch, yep.
Corry Beavers.
And that is indeed Braxton Hayes as they get into some early hand fighting. Hayes in on a shot. Houch blocks him. Back up to collar ties.
Hayes in on a single, switches to a double, gets him put down onto the mat, and he'll wrestle from in front with a 3-0 lead here. Cracks him back down onto the mat. Zach up to his feet. Hayes puts him back down as they wrestle out of bounds. Hayes maintains control, so he'll start in the upper position here. Clean start to get going again here. Right up to their feet. Houck in on a leg. Hayes stays with them as they roll close to the out of bounds, and they do go out of bounds. Still no change in position. Hayes maintains control with 1:11 to go here in the first period. Hayes leading 3-0. Get going again here. Hayes flattens him out onto the mat. Goes to work on getting those arms freed up. Keeping them down on the mat. Gets a half in with wrist control as he'll look to get him turned. Teeing off on him. And nearly getting him over.
Getting
Got to
close.
stay with it.
Yep, just keep going.
Readjust his grip here. Working with that half worked in. Has that arm captured. He'll readjust and
There
get
it is.
a better
But he
shot
rolled
at
out
it,
of
and unable to do anything with it.
Gets
He'll
reversed
give
himself.
up 4 near fall points and get reversed. And now Hayes caught in a head and arm. He'll be giving up some near fall points. As Hook working on getting the Bracken Funeral Home pin here. 14 seconds to go. And he does
There
get it.
is.
After leading 7-2, we'll call it 7-6 after the near fall points would be awarded. He gives up the Bracken Funeral Home pin.
Yeah, just got himself caught. And there was no fighting out of it.
Welcome everyone here to St. Mary's Area High School for our home wrestling match.
Looks like we're going to go silent now for the Gladiator Law National Anthem and the PA announcer going through the starting lineups with brought to us by J. Gill Heating and Plumbing.
St. Mary's Area School District and the PIAA promote the highest ideals of good sportsmanship. Actions or language meant to demean contestants, teams, spectators, and officials are not the highest ideals of interscholastic education and will not be tolerated and may serve for grounds for removal. Let today's contest reflect mutual respect and with your cooperation promote a safe, positive game environment. Remember, we're one school, one family, one Dutch. I now ask that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. from St. Mary's, Max Giovanetti. At 114 pounds, from Corry, it'll either be Skylar Hayes or Landon Van Tassel versus JJ Hanslow. At 121 pounds, from Corry, it'll be Roman Kaplan. And from St. Mary's, Jackson Cedars. At 127 pounds, from Corry, it'll be Landon Walliser or Logan Willis. And for St. Mary's, it'll be Peyton Wendell. At 139 pounds, for Corry, it'll be Owen Anderson, Caden Crassa, or Devin Wade. And for St. Mary's, Jack Neal. Next at 145 pounds, for Corry, it'll be Marcus Meredith. And for St. Mary's, Grayson Meyer. At 133 pounds, for Corry, it'll be Braxton Hayes or Stephen Willis. And for St. Mary's, it'll be Jace Walter or Zach Out. At 152 pounds, for Corry, it'll be Aiden Beckery, Carson Baswell, or Jeremiah Johnson. And for St. Mary's, it'll be Connor Meyer. At 160 pounds, for Corry, it'll either be Cooper Hodak, Devin Mirsky, or Parker Savitz. And for St. Mary's, it'll be Jackson Whaler. Moving on to 172 pounds, for Corry, it'll be Lamech Albers. And for St. Mary's, it'll be Dom Catalone. At 189 pounds, for Corry, it'll be Landon Nickerson. And for St. Mary's, it'll be Owen Thompson. At 215 pounds, for Corry, it'll be Brody Nickerson. And for St. Mary's, Jaden Overly. At 285 pounds, for Corry, Owen Nickerson will be unopposed. Our official tonight will be Mr. Marvin Morris.
Well, there you have it, Jack. The Jake Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups, along with the Gladiator Law Firm national anthem. And we have some question marks as to who the Beavers are going to send out at 107. But we know 107 is brought to us by Lifted Health, as we are ready for the Fox Family Insurance opening match of the night.
Yep.
And it looks like St. Mary's has won the flip. They're the green team. Beavers the red team.
Your always favorite coin toss.
They'll take the even matches, they said. And I'm waiting to see who comes out here, if it's going to be Landon Van Tassel or if it's going to be Skylar Hayes. The Beavers have to present at the odd matches here. So, odd match coming up is Skylar Hayes.
Our opening bout of the night, 107 pounds. For Corry, Skylar Hayes. And for St. Mary's, Max Giovanetti.
Yep. It is indeed Skylar. Hayes taken down early.
And that's Max Giovanetti.
Yep. And Giovanetti gets him to his back. And there's a pin.
And I couldn't get it out quick enough.
And they're going to fall in 1970s. From St. Mary's, Max Giovanetti.
So next will most certainly be Landon Van Tassel for the Beavers. And where'd that lineup go?
Right here.
Aha.
I'm writing on the back of it.
Oh, sure, yeah. And
Now wrestling at 114 pounds. For for St. Mary's, J.J. Hanslow.
J.J. Hansen. Hanslin in on a shot. Quick takedown. Van Tassel fights off his back. I don't believe he gave up any near falls. Yep, it is just 3-0 still. Hanslin going to work up top. Gets him flipped. And there's another Bracken Funeral Home pin. So a quick 12-0 lead for the Dutchmen. Were you able to get those ones in?
Barely.
All right, already on to our third match.
114 was brought to us by Harvest Community Church. 121 brought to us by Crossroads Fellowship. And I know this is our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Wrestler of the Night coming out here for the Beavers at 121. Roman Kafferlin.
And Jackson Cedars for St. Mary's. Cedars. Oh, no, Kafferlin's got a leg. They've both got legs. Roman looking to get behind.
Coming off to the side on a side cradle. Trying to get that locked up.
Cedars is in on a leg, which is why Kafferlin does not have the takedown yet.
Cedar right back in on that leg as Kafferlin's trying to get that corner to get the three-point takedown, and Cedars just won't give up that leg.
Yep.
Up to his feet, trying to finish that single leg takedown. Kafferlin staying with it and trying to crack the hips down onto the mat and get around that corner, but just can't get that leg freed up to get the three-point takedown. Minute to go here in the first. Continuing to work, and a stalemate called by the official, so we'll start on the starter's block in that neutral position.
Yeah, Kafferlin just could not get that leg free. Came close once.
Kafferlin again in on a single leg. Not able to get it. Gets him cracked down onto the mat as he has a half worked in, trying to get around the corner.
And almost, but once again, Cedars just grabs that leg.
In deep on it. Kafferlin coming back, lacing through the legs to prevent the takedown.
Close to the out of bounds. I'm a bit surprised that they haven't been. And there it is.
Out of bounds. So Kafferlin trying to get the Beavers on the scoreboard here. 15 seconds to go in the first period, scoreless. As St. Mary's has worked out a big lead here.
Cedars once again in on that single leg. He has definitely got a move that he prefers.
And Kafferlin Wizards to stay out of it. And Kafferlin has choice. He's going to defer to the third period. And we'll see what Cedars decides to do here with choice here in the second period. Takes neutral. Kafferlin tapping on the head. Good lateral movement here, trying to set up a shot. Swipes at an ankle pick, can't come up with it. Right back up to his feet. Now Cedars in on a single leg. Has it. And Kafferlin trying to whizzer out of it. Cedar gets all the way in behind. Trying to use that single leg, and Kafferlin doing a good job of keeping out of it.
Yep.
And Kafferlin nearly got the takedown there, but neither guy able to get control. Kafferlin in on a leg. Now Cedar switches to a headlock, and potentially dangerous being called as the official will stop it. Still no takedown. We're still neutral here with 1:12 to go here in the second. Kafferlin stays squares, but Cedar pulls in that single leg. And once more, you're going to have to get that leg back. Kafferlin trying to bundle the arms together out front as Cedar continues to work around the corner.
Now Kafferlin in on a leg. Lets it go.
Well, Cedar trying to go to a double here, switches back to that single. We're still tied up in knots here.
40 seconds to go.
Cedar's trying to come out the back door, and Kafferlin trying to stay on a leg, able to maintain, but just can't get anything going here as he drives closer to the out of bounds here, still with that leg. 22 seconds to go here.
And out they go.
And they get whistled for out of bounds as both wrestlers dangerously close to getting takedowns there.
Yeah. Boy.
Tight, scoreless match here. The Flying Dutchmen out in front 12-0 as they look to build on it. Kafferlin's trying to get the goose egg off the scoreboard for the Beavs here. Tapping on the head, working in the middle, shooting on a double leg here as he'll dump it down onto the mat, cover the hips, and work up the back. That should be 3 points there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know.
Has the legs. As the horn sounds, he does get the 3-point takedown.
There we go.
And Kafferlin has choice. He points to the bottom of the mat as he will take bottom to start period 3 out in front 3-0. Cedars the cover. And we get going here. Cedars trying to lock up the cradle on the far side there. Kafferlin keeping that arm and stretching out, not allowing that cradle to get put in. Up to his feet as Cedar has that cradle locked up, trying to get Kafferlin rolled over, has him stacked up, and he'll get some near fall points here being countered out. Kafferlin able to break that grip. Official is going to award 4 near fall points, and Cedar's going to take the lead 4-3. Kafferlin in on a double leg here, trying to pick him up and put him down onto the mat.
And there it is.
Able to do so. Got to pop his head out and does. He'll get the relevant church reversal and regain the lead 5-4.
A minute to go.
The patented move of Kafferlin, picking his opponent up and planting him on the mat.
Yep.
It's getting to be a reoccurring theme here for Kafferlin as we have 48 seconds to go here in the third. As he's looking for some way to get some near fall points here. Has that arm bundled together underneath. Trying to go with a ball and chain maybe. But he's going to get called for locking hands, and we're going to be tied. .24 seconds to go. And there's stoppage there. And we're going to have a tie match now at 5 points apiece. 17 seconds to go. Kafferlin's going to have to get some action going here quickly here, Jack.
Yeah.
Right off the whistle into a stand-up. Kafferlin picks him up again. Looking to put him right over to his back. And Cedar's able to stay out of it. 2 seconds to go. And we're headed to overtime. One minute on our feet here. See if Roman can get a takedown here.
Real battle of wills.
Shoots in on a single leg to a double. Looking to get the takedown. Picks him up. And he'll put him to his back here. Looking to cover that 3-point takedown. Kafferlin's trying to get that leg and cover it. 35 seconds to go here. Kafferlin working, finally hooks the leg and get the 3-point takedown. And that will put the Beavers on the board.
And
Kafferlin will win by decision, 8-5.
Good first victory for the Beavers there. Intense.
As we move up to 127.
Landon Walliser on his way out.
Now wrestling at 127 pounds from Corry, Landon Walliser. And from St. Mary's, Peyton Wendell.
And Peyton Wendell for the Dutchman. Wendell in on a single leg. Walliser sprawls to block. Walliser trying to spin out.
127 brought to us by Sawyer Builders. Neither one able to get the advantage here, but Walliser finally hooks that leg and will get the 3-point takedown and wrestle from in front. Walliser looking for a half here. He'll switch to a 2-on-1 underneath. Minute 10 to go here in the first. Near side cradle. Nothing there. Goes back to work on top. Cracks them down as they go out of bounds. Get a clean start here. Walliser keeps him down onto the mat, looking for that far side cradle as he tries to drive the head into the knees. Gets them stacked up there, but doesn't get any near fall points as Wendell was able to roll right through it. Walliser working on top, looking for that power half. Gets it worked in. Got to tee off and run that.
Yep.
But it's kind of hard to do when you're cross body with it. Goes back to that far side cradle. Wendell in on a leg here. And Walliser needs to settle back in behind and go to work from on top here. Get that leg freed up.
Yep, but it looks like this core period is going to end.
First period ends with Walliser out in front, 3-0. Wendell defers to the third, and Walliser takes neutral to start period 2. And we're quickly back at it here. Walliser trying to drag him down to the mat with the arm. Not able to do so. We're back up to our feet here as they continue to circle. Wendell in on a double. Walliser able to stay on his feet somehow. Not giving up the takedown, close to the out of bounds. As they work back into the middle here. Walliser in on a leg now. As he'll clamp down and try and get the in behind. High hips out.
Got to pop the head.
Got to keep that leg turked. Walliser gets to his back and gives up the 3-point takedown. We're tied at 3. Minute 9 to go here in the second. Walliser got to get up off the bottom now. Wendell with a half worked in, trying to get him flipped over. Can't get it to go. Walliser back up to his base. 2-on-1 underneath. Wendell trying to tilt him over. Walliser works on that 2-on-1 to get it freed up. 45 seconds to go here in the second. 3-3 is the score. Walliser working on that hand grip. Just can't get that 2-on-1 peeled off. Work back up to his feet. Picking up on a leg. They roll through it. As Walliser still trying to get out from that bottom position.
And
they're going to whistle for out of bounds, and Walliser was nearly out.
yeah.
He's going to have to go right back down onto the bottom and restart again with 20 seconds to go here in the second. And caution on Walliser a little early on the start. Clean start. Walliser right into a stand-up. Wendell puts a leg in. Walliser peels that off, spins into him. And we're going to get locking hands on Wendell. As this second period is going to come to a close. And at the end of the period here, they're going to award the 1 point for technical. We'll give Walliser the lead here as we go into period 3. And Wendell chooses neutral here to go to period 3, Jack. Next takedown is going to be critical.
Yep.
And the takedowns have been far and few in between here. Each guy with one. They continue to circle in the Mons Merch middle of the ring there. Walliser trying to get the underhooks in. Wendell not chasing. Both guys trying to set up their shot. Diving in on a double leg. Walliser does a good job of sprawling.
Got to keep spinning.
He's in behind. Got to get that leg freed up.
Yep, just keep spinning.
Got the far side cradle off just about, but nothing there as he continues to work around that far corner.
Yep, just keep spinning.
Has that leg there and finally gets the 3-point takedown.
And that's pretty big, Dewey.
That's huge with 54 seconds to go here. It's always easier to wrestle from in front
Yeah.
than it is to try and score points and come from behind. Walliser with an armbar and wrist control trying to get him flipped over. Deep armbar. 35 seconds to go here in the third. And Wendell able to get that armbar freed out.
25 seconds left to go.
Continue to work on keeping that head down. Wendell keeps it up, but he's flat on the mat. Got to get up to your base and work up off the bottom. 15 seconds to go here in the third. And it looks like that's how this one's going to come to a close. Beavers are going to get the decision here, 7-3.
Yep. Good match there by Walliser. Both he and Kafferlin have had some pretty nice defensive moves so far, Dewey.
Yes, they have. As we move up to 133, Stephen Willis comes out for the Beavs.
Next up at 133 pounds from Corry, Stephen Willis, and from St. Mary, Jace Walter.
Jace Walter for St. Mary's. Some early hand fighting. Both guys looking for their shot.
133 brought to us by Vern's Garage. Willis looking for that inside control. As the Beavers have cut that St. Mary's lead in half here, 12-6. As they look to score some bonus points here.
Yeah. In a match like this, bonus points are very critical.
Willis trying to set up a shot. Walter trying to tie up the arm, unable to do so as we're clean here into neutral position. Coming up on a minute to go here in the first. Both guys continue to work on their feet, and they get whistled out of bounds just as Willis was getting in on a bear hug.
50 seconds left in this first period.
Willis gets a good low level. Walter stays right with him as they circle in the middle of the Mons Merch. Willis looking for that wrist control. Walter able to tie him up with some underhooks. Tried to shoot in on a single leg. It came up empty. 25 seconds to go here. Somebody trying to score a late takedown here to take a lead into the second period. We got 14 seconds to go. Down to the mat we go. No control here.
Nope.
Right back up to our feet. 6 seconds to go.
And that'll be how this period ends.
We'll head to period 2. Willis has choice. He'll defer to the third. Walter. Wait a minute. That's my apologies. Willis has choice. He takes bottom. After deferring or talking with the coaches in the corner. Willis in a down position here to start period 2 into a stand-up. Walter covering. Trying to get Willis back down onto the mat. Picks him up. Willis able to block that. That was a good play there.
Yeah, it was.
Good move right into a standing switch.
Ooh.
As he catches him in a near side cradle, he'll get the 3-point takedown.
Yep. Looking for some near fall.
Walter in on a leg, trying to prevent that takedown, or preventing any near fall points, but finally Willis able to get that leg freed up, still with that cradle locked up. As Willis tries to stack him up, he'll maintain control. And I don't know if he scored any near fall points or not. I don't see the official holding anything.
No. In fact, it doesn't. The scoreboard here is saying 2-0.
That's 2-0 because it was a relevant church reversal.
Right.
Not a takedown.
Yeah, not a takedown. So, yeah, no near falls awarded.
Good catch on that, Jack. It is 2-0, not 3. I thought it was a takedown, but it was a reversal. And again, a quick early start here by the Beaver. Results in a caution.
And now I believe we have a caution on green as well.
Willis will cover. Walter into his stand-up, but Willis puts him right back down onto the mat. He'll turk the near leg. Trying to dig that wrist control out from the bottom. 50 seconds to go here in the second. As Willis continues to work on top here. Trying to get Walter flattened out. Walter into a stand-up. Willis puts him right back down onto the mat. Trying to get that armbar worked in. Has him stacked up here. And I thought that was a 2 count there. But no swipes by the official, so we'll stay with the no near falls. 20 seconds to go here in the second.
Yeah, surprised that didn't go for any near falls, but.
And Willis able to keep him down and out of bounds. So Walter on the bottom here to on the restart with 12 seconds to go. Willis to cover on top. 12 seconds to go here in the second. And he'll get the escape, Walter does. Makes it 2-1. 3 seconds. And that's how the second period's going to come to a close here, Jack.
Yep.
As we head to period 3, Walter with choice. He's going to take bottom, it looks like. As Willis will once again cover on top here. Up into his stand-up. Willis puts him back down onto the mat. An attempted roll through, looking for a sit and switch. Has the arm kind of captured underneath there as he's trying to get that arm freed up. Willis still in on a leg.
Yep.
Trying to cover is Walter. Willis got to find a way to get those hips up.
Yep.
And there it is, a relevant church reversal as Walter will take a 3-2 lead here, as Willis going to have to come up from the bottom now. Willis able to get that ankle, keep that leg in close, doesn't allow it to go in. Willis looking for the reverse cradle here. He'll spin into him. Walter drops down onto a single leg. 52 seconds to go here. Willis trying to sprawl and get that leg freed up. And we have a stalemate call. Walter still with control. Willis down on the bottom.
And we may have some... I'm not sure what happened there.
A bandage come off of the nose or the brow of the nose. Off of Walter. So Willis down on the bottom here. 45 seconds to go. Trailing 3-2. As he's got to come up from the bottom quickly here. Good pressure back there. Unable to get anything out of it. Willis back up to his base. Under 30 seconds to go. And there's potentially dangerous. Called against Walters. That'll put Willis down on the bottom with 18 seconds to go. Right into a stand-up. Into a seated position here is Willis as he's trying to get a relevant church reversal.
And he's up
and potentially dangerous call there. We'll restart again with 9 seconds to go. Willis needs an escape to tie it up. He needs a reversal to take the lead.
And he's up. And
still not able to get it. 2 seconds to go. And one, and he's unable to get the escape. Was going to drop this decision 3-2.
Yeah, it's a shame, especially since those 2 uncalled near falls would have affected the score.
So we move up to 139, brought to us by Corry Community Foundation. Owen Anderson out here for the Beavers.
Good to see him back after he was absent for the Beaver Brawls.
And from St. Mary's, Jack Neal.
And his opponent from St. Mary's, Jack Neal. Is that Neal?
I think so.
I can't read it, Jack.
I'm pretty sure they said Neal.
Neal in on a single leg. Anderson trying to whiz her out of it. In on a leg of his own. He'll switch around into it. Now Neal looking to switch into it. No awarded points here. Both guys in on a leg here. Anderson trying to get that corner. Neal with a single leg into a stand-up, whips him down onto the mat, finally gets the 3-point takedown.
Anderson up to his feet. Neal back in on that single leg.
Anderson looking for a near side cradle. He'll get the relevant church reversal. And settle back in behind here and go to work on top with under 30 seconds to go here. Anderson trying to crack him down flat onto the mat. Looking to go with that crossface series. Can't get anything to go. 14 seconds left here in the first. As he'll try to bundle the arms together. Down to 5 seconds. And that's how the first period comes to a close with Anderson trailing 3-2. Neal with choice defers. Anderson will take bottom to start period 2.
Anderson looking to get up to his feet. Brought back down to his base.
A quick sit
spins
switch.
out.
Great relevant church reversal there.
Gives Owen the lead, 4-3. And near fall swipe, but that's all he was given.
Continuing to work with that hold, though. Trying to get him flipped over here. Working with that leg turked in. A minute to go here in the second.
Still
trying to adjust those hips up and get him flipped over. Just can't get it done. Anderson settles in with that leg in there as he tries to capture the arm and does. Finally gets him pulled back. Leg will come out. And Anderson unable to get any near fall points. Neal up to his feet. And he'll get the 1-point escape as they go out of bounds. And once again, our match is tied here, Jack, 4-4.
Yep.
Neutral, 29 seconds to go here in the second. Both guys looking for the inside control. Anderson with a single leg. Crossbody shot. He'll come up the back now and get the 3-point takedown to regain the lead.
And that will be how the period comes to a close.
Second period is over. We'll head to the third. Neal has choice. He takes neutral. Anderson looking to put this one away with another takedown. As they tie up in the middle. Crossbody shot there by Neal. Anderson sprawling hard to stay out of it, trying to get his leg back. Neal trying to get up to his feet and score off of that single leg. Anderson got to keep his hips moving here.
Yep.
And there's a 3-point takedown by Neal. Ties it back up at 7. And Anderson gets the 1 point for the escape. In on a double leg. Pulls it in. Close to the out of bounds. Going to have to find a way to come out the back door. Continuing to work here with 1:04 to go. Pops his head out as he'll look to cover the legs and get another 3-point takedown here to extend that lead to 11-7. Coming up on 45 seconds left to go here in the third. Anderson has the arms bundled together here, trying to get some near falls as he tried to work into a near half.
Close to the out of bounds.
Coming up on 30 seconds to go here. .24 seconds. Anderson still working on top here.
20 seconds. 15. 10.
And both guys still working close to that out of bounds. And finally, they get whistled for being out with 5 seconds to go. Anderson picks him up, puts him down onto the mat, and that's how this one comes to a close. Anderson gets the victory 11-7 as the Beavers inch back closer.
Yep.
11-7, Owen Anderson.
Takes us to 145. Should be Marcus Meredith for the Beavers.
Now wrestling at 145 pounds from Corry and Marcus Meredith. And from St. Mary's, Grayson Meyer.
Grayson Meyer here for St. Mary's, taking on Marcus Meredith.
Meyer tried to take a shot. Meredith dodged it.
145 brought to us by Ross Becker Insurance Group. And this is going to be a toughie for both guys here. Some good solid wrestlers. Going at it at 145. Crucial time of the match here. Beavers trailing by 6.
Yep.
About halfway through this duel. And we're still looking for the University Pitt Titusville game-changing match of the night. Now we might be looking at it right here.
Yep.
Myers in on a single leg. Meredith is going to give it up as Myers will take a 3-0 lead.
Marcus up to his base.
Myers working with a 2-on-1, rolling him over. And Meredith unable to gate away or roll all the way through. Myers is going to hold for 4 near fall points. And that'll make it 7-0. Meredith getting back up to his base once again as they go out of bounds. Myers right with him. Myers will cover. Meredith looking for that sit and switch. Myers flattens him out onto the mat. Myers tried that crossface series. Meredith blocked it well. 8 seconds to go here in the first. As Meredith continues to work up from the bottom, gets chin back there, and gets out of the first period, trailing 7-0. And Meredith defers to the third. Myers has choice. He'll take bottom to start period 2. See what Meredith can do on his feet or in the top position. Myers quickly into a stand-up. Meredith puts him right back down onto the mat, but loses control on it. And Myers will get a relevant church reversal and take a 9-0 lead here. And that's a major decision.
Board has 11. More near falls being counted. And that's a tech fall.
I missed 2 points somewhere.
145 pounds by technical fall. Grayson Meyer.
Up we go to 152. Should be Carson Braswell.
152 brought to us by Corry Redevelopment Authority. And it is Carson Braswell coming out for the Beavers.
Now wrestling at 152 pounds from Corry, Carson Braswell. And from St. Mary's, Connor Meyer.
Another Meyer.
Yep. Braswell looking to spin into a takedown. And there it is. So Braswell to an early 3-0 lead.
As that leg turked, we'll go to work on top. Trying to dig those arms out, gets the wrist out on the near side. And Myers does a good job of keeping that, getting it right back underneath him. Again, Braswell goes back to work on it, unable to get it. Goes with that spiral ride here. Minute 20 to go here in the first. Gets a leg work back in. As Braswell will look to get him flattened back out onto the mat. Captures the arm, looking for the guillotine. Gets him flattened out onto the mat, still with that arm control. Myers keeping that hip down on the mat to prevent the guillotine from going in, but Carson gets that hammer lock in, looking for the armbar to go with it. Still with that leg turked in, 50 seconds to go here. As Carson gets that armbar worked in. Trying to get him rolled over with it. As he'll keep it in the hammerlock position, looking for thread in the needle. Still with it. Trying to come around the front and finally gets it around and through. Gets it in there nice and tight.
Yep.
As he'll grab the chin and try to get him rolled over. Myers fighting valiantly to stay off of his back, but that's a tight position to stay out of.
Yeah.
Both arms kind of caught behind him, and Braswell continues to get him worked over, stays with it, and he'll get both legs worked in on top, and it's a Bracken Funeral Home pin here in the first period.
First of the night for the Beavers. Comes at a big moment for the Beavers.
As we move up to 160.
Here comes Cooper.
Now wrestling at 116 pounds, Corry Beavers Wrestling, Vincent Mary Jackson Miller.
His opponent, Jackson Weller. $160 brought to us by K&E Surveyors.
And on a collar tie. Cooper.
In with a whizzer here. Trying to get back up to his feet, not give up the takedown. Has those arms tied together.
Got back up to his feet.
Nothing given up here.
Nope. Good defense there by Cooper.
Double leg shot here by Myers, or Weller. Looking to come out the back door. Hodak staying on a leg here. As he'll roll through. And
still in neutral.
Trying to get in the upper position here, 45 seconds to go. Trying to crack those hips down.
Cooper's got an arm. Weller's got a leg.
30 seconds to go now.
Surprised we haven't gotten stalemated.
Cooper laced through the legs, preventing any kind of a takedown, and there it is. Stalemate called by the official. And we'll head back to the starting block in the neutral position. In on a single leg is Weller.
Cooper once again.
Lacing through the legs to prevent the takedown. As he'll scooch from that down position, trying to get that corner. And he continues to work that corner, and the period ends before he's able to get it. So scoreless after the first period. We'll head to period 2. Cooper defers to the third. Jackson will take down to start period 2.
Cooper puts him down to the mat.
A couple of quick moves there by Weller. And Cooper kind of weathers the storm there and looking to get that crossface series in, but Weller peels that off. Cooper keeping him flat on the mat here. Minute 40 to go. Gets a half worked in. Gets him flattened out with that half. Wrist control on the far side. That's a deep half. I like to see him utilize it.
Yeah, me too.
And he just lets it go. Goes to the crossface series to bundle the arms together. Looking for the near side cradle. Can't get it to go. Cooper back to work again with that crossface series. Can't get that to go either. Coming up on a minute to go here in the second. Cooper back with a tight gut. Stacks them up as Weller will roll all the way through, trying to come out the back door. Cooper maintaining control here, but he's going to give up a relevant church reversal. Now Weller with a half worked in with wrist control. Cooper in trouble here. Now near side cradle.
30 seconds.
Has him stacked up. Official counting near fall points, but he's going to give up the pin.
And your winner by fall at 3:35, Jackson Whaler.
Moving up to 172. It'll be Lamech Albers coming out for the Beavers.
Now wrestling at 172 pounds, Corry Beavers Wrestling. And from St. Mary's, Dom Catalone.
Dominic Catalone. Another tight match here. 172 brought to us by Lecom Corey Memorial Hospital. Albers looking for a trip, can't get it to go. He's got a bear hug just about, unable to get that sunk in. Back to work on it. As they go out of bounds, we're still neutral here in the first. Getting into crunch time here, Jack.
Yep.
Albers again on a single leg here, looking to switch to a double. And he picks up his opponent, works him back into the middle of the ring, and he'll put him down onto the mat, puts him right to his back. I like this move.
Yeah, that's good and tight.
Albers
And
with the takedown.
that should be all 4 near falls.
And it's a
there's
bracket
pin.
funeral home pin nonetheless. As the Beavers come right back and answer the pin from the Flying Dutchman and get right back into it here.
Yep.
Making it 21-26 as they move up to 189. 189 brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. And we get into the Nickerson crew.
Yep. And a pin here would be pretty big.
They say Owen Thompson.
Owen Thompson.
I got it spelled right. Good.
Collar tie. And there's a takedown for Bam. Looking to get looking to get the cradle. Thought he had it there, did not.
Working with a Navy ride here, trying to get him rolled back over. And that's just pure muscle there.
Yeah.
Bam imposing his will on his opponent there, locking up the far side cradle. Trying to get the bracket funeral home pin here and give the Beavers their first lead of the night. 45 seconds to go here. He'll get rewarded with 4 near fall points for that effort. And he'll go to work on top now with 35 seconds to go here in the first. Gets that hammer lock in. Gets the armbar in with wrist control. He's going to have to turn him back into the inside here as he'll slowly take him over and get him exposed to the mat.
Yep.
Goes with a reverse half and gets the Bracken Funeral Home pin with 13 seconds to go here in the first.
Gives the Beavers their first lead, 27-26. And Dewey, if my math is correct, that should clinch the match for the Beavers, since 285 will be a pin or a forfeit in Corry's favor.
You are correct, Jack.
Because even if they win by pinfall here, that'll only put them up by 5. And we know they're giving up 6.
At 215 pounds, from Corry, Brody Nickerson, and from St. Mary's, Jaden Overby.
Brody Nickerson comes out at 215. 215 brought to us by UTEG's Body Shop. And his opponent here is Jaden Overly. Well, Jack, it took the Beavers a while to get the lead.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
As they're going to squeak this one out. I knew it was tight coming in. I didn't know it was going to be this tight.
Yeah, we knew we were in for a tight one. I mean, these guys are state ranked for a reason.
St. Mary's is?
Yeah.
What's their ranking?
I don't remember, but I know I saw that they're state ranked.
And do you know where the Beavers are ranked?
No. Do you?
No.
No.
But I figured it's going to be a couple of state-ranked guys here.
I think last I heard the Beavers were ranked 2 in D-10. I don't know where that would put them in the state.
Obviously top 30, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And neither one able to get any takedowns off of that scramble there. As we stay neutral on our feet here, 42 seconds to go in the first. Overly and Nickerson going at it here.
Where did I see they were state ranked?
I haven't heard much of anything about state rankings this year, Jack.
Proper. It was Proper himself who told me. He didn't give me their ranking, but he did tell me that they're state ranked.
See? St. Mary's out of District 9. Beavers out of District 10. So a good cross-district meet here for both teams.
Yeah. This could be a fun annual one. Maybe next year they can come to the Beaver Dam.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
And the first period comes to a close. We're scoreless as we head to period 2. And very quickly, Overly takes bottom to start period 2, leaving Nickerson to cover on top. As we get going here, Overly up to his stand-up. He'll get the 1 point for the escape and go to work here in the neutral position. Nickerson comes right in, ties up, gets the underhook in, trying to get that collar tie into something so he can get the takedown here to get out in front after giving up the escape. Unable to get anything to work as they continue to fight internally here. Again, Nickerson with a collar tie and the underhook, trying to tuck that head down into a front headlock. He gets the position he's looking for. Now he's got a score off of it, trying to snap him down onto the mat. Overly staying on his feet. And he's able to break clean again. Under a minute to go here in the second. Nickerson right back to that offense. Being persistent with it. Both guys continue to work that inside control. Nickerson with double underhooks in now. 23 seconds to go here in the second, and a 1-0 match here for Overly. Gets him all the way down onto the mat. Overly quickly back up to his feet, driving forward. 8 seconds to go. And Nickerson unable to pull the trigger. And we will head to the third period with a 1-0 lead here for Overly. Nickerson quickly down on the starting block. Overly to cover.
Brody trying to fight up from the bottom, up to his base.
Good arm chop there to try to get him back down onto the mat, but Brody staying with it. Overly picks up a leg and flattens him out once more. Minute 30 to go here in the third. Nickerson back up to his base. Overly pushing forward, trying to keep him down onto the mat. Nickerson able to stay in his base this time, all the way up to his feet. Looking to stay in bounds and does. Lurking towards the edge. Finally, he's able to break that wrist control and turns into him. Trying to pull up on that back ankle to get around that corner. Overly hanging out on a leg. Brody sprawling hard, trying to keep spinning there. Trying to get that leg freed up. 52 seconds to go here. All the way in behind him now. Gets that leg freed up and scores a relevant church reversal.
Brody now ahead, 2-1.
38 seconds to go. This is turning into the match of the night.
In a night full of contenders.
Overly up to his feet, trying to do a roll through. Nickerson able to keep him down on the mat. 24 seconds to go. Overly into a seated position. Nickerson covers in behind. Looking for the half. Nothing there. And they're going to go out of bounds with 13 seconds to go.
Wow.
Overly down on the starting block. Nickerson to cover. Overly up to his feet, back down onto the mat.
10 seconds.
Working with that tight 2-on-1 there. Nice move there by Nickerson to spin with him.
1 second, and there it is.
The winner at 215 pounds. From Corry, Brody Dickerson.
Whew.
Give them the victory, and that will push the Beavers up to 30-26.
Yep.
As we have one more match to do, that's 285, brought to us by Kearney and Ruth. Owen Nickerson will come out and get the forfeit. And that final here tonight going to be 36-26 as the Beavers squeak out a double-digit win here. And let's get into our P2 Paving post-game report, hand out a few awards, and get things wrapped up, Jack.
Yeah.
Our offensive move of the night, what nomination you got? Because I got one I got labeled here.
What do you got?
I got Lamech Albers.
All right.
With a nice three-point takedown, put his opponent right to his back, got near fall points, and it worked right into a Bracken Funeral Home pin as Lamech Albers gets the victory at 172. And that's my choice for the Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive move of the night.
I like it.
Defensive move of the night.
I like Landon Walliser.
I like that as a nomination.
Yeah, Roman also had some good ones, but I liked him for another one.
I like that as a nomination.
What are you?
I also like
thoughts?
Stephen Willis with some nice defensive moves and a nice tight match.
Yep.
I really like Owen Anderson.
Oh,
with his
yeah.
second relevant church reversal that gave him an 8-4 lead as he worked that into a victory at 139, getting the 11-7 decision, got the Beavers back to within a 15-9 deficit. And that's my choice for the New Kitchen Village defensive move of the night.
I like it. Lots of good defensive moves tonight, that's for sure.
Our University of Pitt Titusville game-changing match of the night.
There are a lot I'm thinking of. Obviously, Roman got the big overtime win. I like Carson Braswell's because he got the first pin of the night. I thought really helped get the Beavers back into it. Obviously, the one we just watched with Brody. What were you thinking?
I was thinking Carson Braswell.
Yeah, all right,
the first bonus points of the night for the Beavers. Got them back to within one match as they were trailing 20 to 15 after his match. Kind of seesawed back and forth a little bit after that, but then the Beavers able to put some couple victories together and they get the dual win here tonight. But I kind of like the University Pitt-Titusville match, changing match of the night. Carson Braswell getting the Beavers back within 5 points.
Yeah, I like it.
Our match of the night brought to us by Karate Chevrolet. I'm liking
lots of
Brody Nickerson getting the hard-fought 2-1 victory. At that point, the match was kind of already decided, but Brody able to slam the door shut there, get the 2-1 victory after trailing 1-0. Gets the victory in a full third period win there, 2-1, as Nickerson with the Karate Chevrolet match of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of contenders. You could look at Roman's too. You could look at Stephen Willis's as well, although that one didn't end in his favor. Just a lot of great matches here tonight, that's for sure.
And go back to 160, and I'm giving the Deej Sportsmanship Award winner to Jackson Wheeler, as he got the pin in an unconventional way against Cooper Hodak. But that's going to get him the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, as he got an unexpected pin there at the 160 weight class and stretched it out to a 26-15 lead for the Flying Dutchman at that point. But Beavers too much down the stretch with the heavyweights, and the Nickerson trio just absolutely got the lead and slammed the door shut on them.
Yep.
So that'll wrap things up tonight from St. Mary's. I'm Duey Hurd, and he's Jack Hasbrook. Thanks for tuning us in. We'll be back in action again tomorrow night at home for senior night as the Beavers take on the Titusville Rockets. As it's been an exciting week here, start to the week with the Beavers getting the victory here on the road. So thanks again for tuning us in. Until we meet again tomorrow, we're going to say God bless and good night.